Twitch is around Visa stairs.
Am I dead?
Yeah, Twitch is bottom Visa.
Oh lord. We don't have a rotate. I kind of forgot that.
Yellow.
This is on the car.
Yellow. Coming down yellow. Yellow now. He's still on yellow. I'm watching yellow right now.
15 seconds.
Ace going yellow door.
10 seconds left.
On yellow, Ash. Both yellow, both yellow.
Nice.
Dude, when I choked on that fucking ace outside, that was the round win right there if I had him. My aim's dog shit, dude. Fuck. Like, imagine if Siege got a testing range. Imagine they fixed terrorist hunt. Imagine they fixed recall patterns. Imagine they fixed attachments, the sound box, the general issue box, the ranked maps, the ranked system, the matchmaking, the elos, the cheaters. This game would be insane. If they got like FPL, if they had more tier 3 tournaments, like this game could fucking double the player base, you know? But there's a lot of way to get there. A lot of way. If they fix the alpha pack system because it's broken, if they fix duplicates, I can go on for hours just stating what they should fix, you know? It's a lot. Alright, let me crawl here. I might get naded again. I think Ace is gonna get nerfed in the future. He should. This is the concerning thing about so whenever a new operator comes out, there's a 3 months quarantine, meaning that they cannot be played in pro play for 3 months. But whenever we're having this 3-month quarantine, it's very, very rare that we actually do anything about the issues. Like Ace, his gun is way too strong, and they still haven't nerfed it. It's been almost 3 months now. They need to nerf Ace's gun because it's way too fucking strong on his character, right? Why does Ace's gun have double the damage of most defender guns? Nobody will ever realize, right? It's crazy. Thank you, Mr. Orbit.
Secure the bombs.
Thatcher get nerfed before Ace? Thatcher isn't overpowered. Not by any means. Thatcher is strong because of his gadget, because it's unique. It's the only one of a kind. And the only remotely comparison is like Twitch and Kali. And Kali is shit, and Twitch is just hard to fit into the meta right now on most maps. Same with Goyo. It took them until he was in Pro League for a whole season to nerf him. Like, there's a lot of issues there. That would break Fuse even more. Yeah, but you know what the issue is there? They've been reusing weapons. If Fuse didn't have the same weapon as Ace, you could nerf Ace's gun without nerfing Fuse. But they done fucked up because they're reusing weapons all the goddamn time, so we're balancing is much more delicate. However, the MP5 on Oryx and Doc, one has an ACOG, one doesn't, so it does appear that it's possible to change them separately. Like Fuse has the Russian scopes and Ace has normal scopes, for example.
Camera activated.
So, also, it doesn't matter if Fuse gets nerfed more. Fuse doesn't get picked anyway. What matters is that Ace isn't overpowered. It's fine to have bad operators. It's not fine to have overpowered operators.
2 outside scuba.
That's generally how you should be looking at it. Let's dead. You think Ash gets her ACOG someday back? I hope not. It doesn't really make sense for Ash to get her ACOG back. Ash has 2 weapons. One has an ACOG, G36C, but worse stats. And one has a holo, but no ACOG and worse stats. It doesn't really make sense for R4C to have all the same features as the G36C when the R4C is factually better, factually and statistically better than the G36C. It makes much more sense that the G36C is a worse weapon but has an ACOG. That's like good balancing in my opinion, because why would you ever pick the G36C otherwise? It's the same issue with LED5 and oh, this is not Thatcher, but Thatcher has the L33 and he has the AR or AR-33 and L85, right? Why would you ever play one over the other except for just pure preference? Mussy, why does Mussy have two weapons that are basically the exact same except for one has higher fire rate and less bullets, and one has higher damage and more bullets, right? And lower fire rate. Like, and then some others like IQ, she has 3 weapons: G8, LMG angle grip, Commando, which is an insanely good gun, and the AUG. She has 3 extremely like top 10 weapons in the game. And then some operators have 1 and it's a reused weapon. And that's where I'm like, what the fuck is this balancing? Like, why don't you just remove 2 weapons from my queue, give her 1 weapon, because everyone's playing only 1 weapon anyway, right? Make only Amara have a G8 because it's fucking broken on IQ. Give IQ Commando, then Romai has the unique weapon in the AUG. Take away the MP5K from him, so only Mute has it. Like, you can do a lot of stuff like that. AUG top 10 weapon? Yeah, AUG is the best weapon on defense in the entire game, statistically speaking. It's better than Jaeger's weapon, statistically, because they nerfed Jaeger's damage per second. People don't like the AUG because they take up a lot of field of view, but the gun statistically is very, 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 very good. What's the solution? How to get Ubisoft to start making positive changes? We can't. The only thing we can do is be positive, give back good constructive feedback, give them time, right? Even though we already have given them a lot of time, there is a positive change happening. They are working from home with doing COVID and whatnot, so it's harder. But constructive criticism, don't, like, a lot of people give the devs so much shit. They will tell them on their streams, in their custom, like in their ranked games, in their casual games, that they suck at their job, and, you know, and on Twitter, and that's disgusting. That's like, imagine being a dev and the people that you basically work for, the community, they're just trashing all the time, right? I've never said anything bad to a dev. I've said I've disagreed with his opinions, I've disagreed with his, like, the changes they've made, but I haven't been like, yo, you fucking suck at your job, yo, you should kill yourself, like, dude, I can't believe you don't understand your own job. Like, I've never said that to someone directly. I've said out loud that sometimes I wonder what the fuck they're doing, because what they're doing doesn't make any sense. But I've never and no one should do this, directly approach a dev with negativity like that. I mean, I work with them, I've met them in person, some of them. I know them by... Oh. It's out of bullets now. Because a lot of Siege communities are just a bunch of fucking bitch boys that don't know how to give criticism or take it. I do agree there's a lot of like built up hatred from the past because the Siege has been in a bad spot for a long time.
They broke kitchen hatch. Broke kitchen hatch. 75. They just took out model cam, I think.
Yeah.
Insane.
I checked the scoreboard the second that guy peeked me, dude. That was so troll.
Ended that man's whole career.
That was so bad timing. I almost didn't shoot him. How long did it take for you to learn the movement smoothly? Honestly, Commando, I don't think my movement is that good yet. Like, still. Like, I'm not really a mechanical player. A mechanical player is typically what you qualify a player that has, like, good aim and good movement. I'm more of, like, a brain player. I'm not a mechanical player at all. Like, nobody's like, oh, Pengu's insane, you know, crazy aim, crazy movement. Like, I'm good at clutching. And that's because that is mainly a brain scenario. It's not really a mechanical skill to clutch. That is mostly IQ outplays and whatnot, and playing it smart more so than playing it like well. So I'm more like a smart player. I'm a percentage player, I call myself, and I'm a clutch player. I feel like I function very well in 2vx scenarios or 1vx scenarios, but I'm by no means a mechanical player. Aren't I considered one of the top 5 GOATs? Probably, but that's because I'm consistent. Like, I am basically, myself and Ness, who are basically the 2 most consistent players in the world in Siege throughout our careers. And that's what makes me a good player. I'm not like the best in the world, but I'm also never really bad. I'm always like a little bit above average. statistically. I have like a 1.12 or 1.2 rating throughout my entire career. You know, 1.0 is basically average, and I think 1. I don't even know what the highest is, but basically I have one of the best statistics in the entire world as a pro player throughout my 5-year career, and that's what makes me good. It's not that I'm always insane or sometimes insane. It's that I'm pretty much never bad. I pretty much always do 1-1. I've never really played negative except for once, which was DreamHack Montreal last year. That was my only negative tournament in my career. Maybe OGA is the one game, but yeah, I think that's the part that makes me stand out, is that I'm pretty consistent, if anything. I think I used to be one of the best players in the world, probably back in 2018 and early 2019, but I don't think that's true anymore. I think I'm like top 20 nowadays, personally. I think there are so many better players than myself out there. So many. It also shows, like, I'm a hard support now. I don't really have a role that is for like a star player. Now I support other star players, like my teammates.
5 seconds to insert.
And I don't have like crazy statistics anymore. Like I was like barely plus 10 this season, I think,
Make your way to
where I used to go like plus 20 with ease. But I definitely think that I used to be very good, where now I'm like middle of the pack, maybe a little bit above the middle. That's how I see myself.